This video is sponsored by Coach Paint. This week we're going to look at Wenceslas Lauret's opening try versus Northampton Saints in the Rugby Champions Cup. Racing 92 put in an excellent performance versus Northampton Saints, dominating the game and putting the result beyond any doubt in the opening quarter. Central to their win was an outstanding performance from Finn Russell, but it's important to understand that much of Russell's excellent performance is built on a brilliant team performance. The opening Racing 92 try by Laurey is a perfect example of this. It's a wonderful piece of attack, with Russell squaring the defence and making the decision for the defender. The slow fold around from the far side of the ruck leaves a void. Racing attack, and after Beale's break, Russell receives a return pass before sending Laurey over for the game's opening try. Russell understandably gets a lot of plaudits for this piece of attack in rugby, but it's really important that we understand how critical to this attack is Beale's reading of the situation. Let's start at the beginning, and Racing kicked a touch from a penalty they've won. And they kind of struggled to secure the ball. Throwing to Laurey at the middle, it's a scramble to secure it, and Racing set up for a pod to play off 9. Watch how Laurey doesn't pre-bind, which would be a penalty, but as a result he's also able to clear the ruck effectively. Even here on this ruck we can see there is a slow fold from Saints, and that is exactly where Racing attacked 2 rucks on. It's a wild pass from Russell, sure, but Imhoff recovers the ball, and Beale, who is wide on the previous attack, clears the ruck. And this buys enough time for Racing to set up, with Ooze making a strong carry off Machino to get back to the gain line. And as Racing recycle, here is where it really gets interesting. Watch how Beale scans the Saints' ruck defence, and spotting the ruck and 9 defenders are starting to separate, he sees there's a chance and immediately becomes active and rushes to get into place. As they set up, we can see Russell's head turn to Beale, and from the moment the ball is passed, he never once looks outside him. Beale's run comes on a very shallow arc, allowing him to remain hidden until the last moment, and that stops the defenders picking him up and readjusting. The pace he brings onto the ball is also in stark contrast to Finn Russell's, and that change of pace again stops the inside defence from getting any chance of readjusting when the break comes. Equally important here is that Russell doesn't overcommit the defender and is able to stay alive, follow the ball and receive the return pass from Beale before sending Laurey on his way. If we look at the end-on angle, we can see how Ribbons chases to close off Russell, but that no one folds around to fill the void that leaves, and Dingle tries to get there, but it's too late, and a fantastic offload out the back frees Russell, who with Laurey is left with a 2 versus 1. Now Beale has long been a player who loves attacking the transition zone in the defensive line. If you recall, he tore England to pieces in the 2015 World Cup, playing this exact same move with Bernard Foley at 10, and this is exactly out of that playbook. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with future pieces of analysis and articles.